Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rahakakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to Yakim and Yakwakia. Also, you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scattered around the four corners of the globe. This your brother Kalakar. Come back at you with another video. And I got a couple articles pinned up. Gonna read through and pull out some scriptures. And that will be the, lesson to this, some eye-opening stuff. I think this lesson will be follow the money, follow the currency, follow the gold, one or the other. We'll see when I get into this video. But like I said, there's some articles I've been following and be listening to a lot of people that follow the economics and whatnot and I fact check some of the stuff. So we're just gonna get in some of these articles. We're not gonna read them all from end to end, but we'll pull out some important things in these articles. But this is Final Phone, Vodafone is bringing crypto payments to SIM cards-based mobile wallets. This article from May 6, 2024. It says Phone Keys Wallet. That's the daily routine that tens of millions, if not billions, of people undergo each morning when checking their pockets or purses before they leave their homes to start the day. And with the recent news that telecommunication giant Vodafone is planning to integrate cryptocurrency wallets and blockchain-based payment solution directly into mobile phone SIM cards, innovative Web3 solutions that can streamline the ease of use of crypto payments are top of mind for both merchants and consumers. That's because integrating crypto wallets with smartphone SIM cards could offer a more secure and convenient way to manage cryptocurrency assets, as well as help one of the digital asset sector's most pressing and urgent frictions. The ongoing absence of its truly scalable unity within the context of everyday payments for goods and service. So basically, the infrastructure is being built on this digital currency asset, these digital currencies, these cryptocurrencies, these digital currencies, these blockchains. All roads lead to the what? MOTB. Let's get that real quick to start it off. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And when you go into that word mark, you brothers already know this, but if anybody that's new listening, when you go into that word mark is charagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
The charagma,
Charagma.
a stamp or implanted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The Karax, that's the stamp. The charagma is the mark, but the Karax that goes inside, the cutting of you. But like I said, phone, keys, and wallet. So your phone, your keys, your wallet, all of these things are going to be, implemented on that mark. But this is something that's leading to it. It's building the infrastructure for it. It's going to be in your SIM card phone, right? Your SIM card on your phone. All your assets and all your money and all your crypto, everything is in that SIM card. That SIM card is going to come out of that phone and be planted inside of your skin, inside of your right hand, inside of your forehead. Let's go back to. It says, "And no man might buy or sell," verse 17, "save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." So you wouldn't be able to buy or sell unless you had this uh this this mark. Now, like this, when cryptocurrency and we'll get into a couple articles about um the digital, the digitalized currency. But once cryptocurrency takes over and you don't have these cryptocurrencies, you don't have assets in cryptocurrencies and stuff, you won't be able to buy and sell anything. So liken it to Revelation 13 and 16, that mark, if you don't have the mark, you won't be able to buy or sell. You won't be able to do anything. Revelation 13 and 17, it says, "And no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name." This is the mark right here. It's not the mark, but it's the mark for the cell phone. But it's building that infrastructure. It's getting close to it. It's getting close to it. Like I said, we're not gonna spend all day reading the articles, but you get what it's going into. Good stuff. What else I wanted to pull out? Here's an article from last year sometime, last November. How many cryptocurrencies are there? You may be surprised to learn just how many cryptocurrencies there are and how fast the number is growing. There are more than 23,000 cryptocurrencies, according to CoinMarketCap. Now, 23,000. That's a far cry from a decade ago when it was just only 7. So 10 years ago, 2013, there was only 7. Not all 23,000 of making bank. However, this astonishing growth rate isn't entirely good news. Many new cryptocurrencies have little purpose other than making money for their developers. Overall, it's on that small. Overall, it's on a very small. Overall, it's still a very top-heavy market. A small number of cryptocurrencies are responsible for the most market's total market. And like I said, these cryptocurrencies, the digital dollar, you can say, this is all that's coming. That's all tied to what? The MOTB. Let's go to another article. We can exit out that one. It says BRICS makes huge announcement about launching new currency. Now this is from May 2nd, a couple days ago. It says BRICS is working on a formation for a new currency in the global market to challenge the U.S. dollar supremacy. The alliance aims to uproot the U.S. dollar from the world's reserve and replace it with the new BRICS currency. The battle to dominate the financial sector kickstarts after the White House pressed sanctions on Russia and other developing countries. They're going against each other, man. Russia trying to China, Russia. They're trying to get the global power. They're telling America they need to take the back seat. It says nations around the world fear that economics will be affected by sanctions and now want to end dependency on the U.S. dollar. A handful of countries in Asia, Africa, Latin America are considering cutting ties with the U.S. dollar. To know how many sectors in the U.S. will be affected if BRICS ditches the dollar for trade. I had an Edomite at work saying, we got the strongest this and we got the strongest that. That's never gonna happen. That's just fear mongering and all that stuff. And then I was like, I don't know, man. I've been reading and watching the Times, man. You gotta. So I don't read. I don't check up on that stuff. Da 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 da. Then he came back again. It's like, man, you might be right, man. I don't know really. I don't know what the hell's going on. I hope not, but that's that proud that proudness coming out of these Edomites saying we got the best armies, we got the best navies, and all of this stuff. BRICS currency is progressing, confirmed South Africa ambassador. So that dollar is not going to be worth anything sooner or later. As a matter of fact, when what is it, Saudi Arabia? When they get up in the BRICS, it's a wrap because that petrodollar ain't going to be here no more. It's not going to crash overnight, but it's not going to be here anymore. As a matter of fact, let's get a script. Psalms 2. Psalms 2, I'm going to read it in the NLT. It says, why are the nations so angry? Why do they waste their time with futile plans? The kings of the earth prepare for battle. The rulers plot together against the Lord and against his anointed one. Let us break their chains, they cry, and free ourselves from slavery of the Most High. And this is what, the heathen they want to be in that seat. They want to be like the Most High. They want to control everything. They want to be the ones that rule. They want to be like America. Knowing America is coming down, and the Lord is using these other nations to bring America down. The Lord is going to use that 7 horns and the 10, or the 7 heads and the 10 horns, to NATO to go against America. They're going to shoot rockets at this place, man. Along with Russia, China, Korea, they're going to shoot missiles at this place. It said, let us break their chains. They cry and they free themselves from the slavery of the Most High. But the one who rules in heaven laughs. The Lord scoffs at them. Then in his anger he rebukes them, terrifying them with his fury. For the Lord declares, I have placed my chosen king on the throne in Jerusalem on my holy mountain. So the Lord is just looking back, laughing at them because they think they have it figured out. But little do they know, the Lord is in control of it all and working on the minds of men. So the Lord is working, he's controlling the minds of them to do this stuff. It says, BRICS, 20% of all payments settled in local currencies, not U.S. dollars. This was from May 5th. BRICS is aiming to control the global oil sector and bring the U.S. dollar down using local currency for trade. The alliance have been briefly successful in de-dollarization agenda in the last 24 months and moving to push further. The bloc inducted Slovakia for new oil-producing countries, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, Iran, and Ethiopia in 2024. It says the invitation to join BRICS also set to top oil exporter Saudi Arabia. The kingdom is weighing its options on joining the alliance, and Saudi Arabia's entry into BRICS will change the supply dynamics of the global oil and gas industry. There are chances that Saudi Arabia could accept local currencies for oil and reduce the dollar for payments. And look, if you take it back to 1944, that's what U.S. did. They bullied everybody to make them take that dollar. And now look what's happening. BRICS, 1/5 of oil payments settled in local currencies, not the U.S. dollar. So they basically, taking the U.S. dollar down, man. And people don't believe that the U.S. dollar will go anywhere. And America is putting all these sanctions on these. And it's like, fuck y'all, yeah. If you're going to put sanctions on us, we're going to go another route. And that's what Russia's doing. Here's another article. It says Russia's oil and gas revenues soaring despite sanctions. This is May 2nd, 2024. It says, despite U.S. sanctions, Russia defies forecasts and exhibits even stronger economic health in 2024 against all odds. The BRICS co-founder reports in April a 100% annual increase in its oil and gas revenues from $7 billion the previous year. Its turnover in oil and gas jumps to $14 billion in April 2024. The Russian case now represents an excellent precedent for the BRICS in their march against the dollar. You know, got a little picture right here. Got that oil and it says Ukraine is just a pretext. Russia is at war with the United States. It says for more than 2 years, Russia have revealed the whole world how growth and economic without the U.S. and without the dollar. BRICS and their partners have proven that it is possible to progress amid a diplomatic conflict with the U.S. And not only that, Russia, man, and the Lord is using Russia. May God. The Lord is using Russia, man, to carry out prophecy. Coming against this place. Like I said, you can read this if when you get a chance. I'm not gonna read it all, but here's from BRICS Nation. It says just in Russia says it is now the right to confiscate all Western assets in Russia. Worth more than 288 billion. Screenshot that. That was April 2024, 25-24. So you get what's going on, man. Russia is, and then Russia Russia told. I got the article. Here it is, right here. It says Moscow threatens to strike British military facilities following Cameron's remarks. And so Putin said, look, y'all keep jumping in with this Ukraine, I'm going to blow y'all ass up. I got nuclear missiles, man. I got nuclear missiles, And basically, this is, what is this in telling to? This is, hold on. Let's get a scripture. This is Revelation 16. I'm going to start at 14 or 15. I'm going to start at 15. Revelation 16:15, it says, behold, I come as a thief. This is Yahushua speaking. Blessed is he that watches and keep his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. And what's Armageddon? It's the World War III. It's the end of all wars, the last war. They what's the saying? They said if World War III is going to be fought with these nuclear missiles, World War IV is going to be fought with sticks and stones, man. Because this is going to blow shit up off the map. I'm gonna keep reading. It says the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne saying, it is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as not since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. And that's because of those nuclear missiles. That's because of those, Revelation 9 and here, let me start at 12. It says, Revelation 9 and 12, one war is past, and behold, there come two more wolves hereafter, and those two more wolves is World War II, World War III. Jump down to 16, it says, the number of the armies of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and those 200, and he heard the number of them, those 200,000 thousands were 200 million. Those was talking about those missiles falling from out the air. and landing on this place and having that great earthquake back to 1618, there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake such as not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great, and the great city was divided into three parts. And the city of the nations fell, and great Babylon became in remembrance because of the Most High, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were moved or were not found, and they fell upon a great hail out of heaven, every stone about weight of a talent. And men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceedingly great. So Armageddon, all these missiles that's gonna fall, and this great earthquake, and the elect getting beamed up, and people getting zapped and zipped and zapped. Armageddon. Here, let's get another one. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh, and will lead and plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, for they have scattered them among the nations and parted my land. So the battle of Jehoshaphat, which I think it means battle. Hold on, Salaki.
Strong's H 3092. Yehoshaphat. Yehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat. Yeah, the judgment. Armageddon, the judgment, World War III, all tied into one. And these, Putin saying, if you keep on messing with this, I'm gonna do this, and if you keep on trying to send aid to Taiwan, it's gonna get ugly. Putin, and that's the Lord is working on his mind. The Lord is working on his mind. Now I had one more article I want to, and it's this right here. It's gold, because once this digital currency, this BRICS currency that they're making, the assets, they're telling China, the citizens, they all have bought gold. Do I have another article? Salakia. Thought I did. But I want you to look at this picture. This was in 2023. Global gold production in 2023. They haven't got 2024 yet because it ain't the end of it. But you see China. Why has China got all the... You see Russia over there in the column 2 to the far right. Brazil, South Africa. These are countries that's in that BRICS, because BRICS is going to back up that gold currency, or that currency is, you're going to have gold, to back it up. See, China, they did the most, followed by Russia, Australia, United States, and so forth and so forth. But it's like 3 or 4 countries in there just alone from BRICS, So I'm going to get one more scripture and I can close it out. But, you can look up these articles on yourself. This is Job, the 5th chapter. I'm going to get straight to it. I'm going to read it in NLT. Job 5 and 12, it says, he frustrated the plans of schemers so that the work of their hands will not succeed. He traps the wise in their own craftiness, so their cunning schemes are thwarted. They find it as in the dark as in the daytime, and they grope at noon if they was at night. you know. So the Lord, you know, they're Nova Solos Seclorum, New World Order, new order of the age. You know, that's what they're trying to do. Look at Esau Edom trying to come about with doing this. And it's not going to happen. Like it says, I'm reading the KJV, it says he disappointed the devices of the craftiness so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You know, he favors our enterprise. That's on the back of the dollar. You know, if you didn't know that, it's on the back of the dollar. So, with that said, Shalom. Hope to see you on the next video, Lord willing. Hope you got something out of this. Shalom.